This is Replicant Fish. Smack that like button like your ex and subscribe for future content. The world is mine. I gambled on your love and got a losing hand. Your ways keep changing like the shifting desert sand. While I was playing fair, you played a cheating game. I know you don't care, but I love you just the same. Ray Charles. Here, here, player, player, get your heart broken, there, there. What is a player to the game? Don't hate the player, hate the game. But who is it that actually wins in this game? This game that we play and this game that's being played. If you are the player, it is always a gamble, because you may come up with a losing hand. Let's take the game of blackjack for instance. And let's say you are just a player. In this game of blackjack, this woman like a black hole, blackjacking you of everything you are and have. Some call this game 21, because for most women that is their peak, and everything beyond that is a straight plunge to the wall. But in using blackjack as an example of the game, let's say you are a player. The woman, she is the dealer. Now in this game of blackjack, the players do not play against each other. They play against the dealer. And all of these players put their cards on the table, showing her what they have to offer. Each card represents a different part of them. What they have to give her in exchange for her time and company. And she is the dealer. You are competing against her, hoping you hit that lucky number. But you are unaware of the other players. The other players in this game. You do not know how many players there might be. You can only see your one line of connection with the dealer, with her. She could have many other players, showing their hand, hoping to hit that number, hoping to score. And you may think you are the only one. You are the only one there in her phone, in her DMs. You are the only one complimenting her. You are the only man on her social media. You are the only man she talks to on her dating app. Please. Because you and many other men are playing these games of blackjack. To these many women who are the dealers, many of you have no idea there are other men playing for the same game you're playing. Competing with the dealer to win her over. You think you may be the only one, but you have no idea how many others there may be. Because you think you are the player, you are the Mac, you are the man. You have many women, many chicks, many dealers. So for you it is a numbers game. You will have many dealers. You do not care how many other players are playing her game, because you are just a player in her game. And she is not even the owner of the game. She herself only has a short time in the game. House rules. The house always wins. The game always wins. The game is just filled with dealers and players. Women being the dealers, us being the players. Trying to show our hand, to hope we have a winning hand, a competing hand, a strong hand. Because we think we are players, we think this hand is a pimp hand. Thus we keep that pimp hand strong. But for how long? How many games can you play? How many tables can you go to and play the same game? The same dealer. She looks slightly different every time, but you are playing the exact same game. Blackjack, 21. How many times have you come up with a losing hand? How many times have you walked away from that table broke and broken? Spent all the time and money you had trying to win over this dealer. Left you broke. See, the point to this game is understanding and seeing the game. Then understanding there is a simple thing you can do. Just not play the game. You can see it like this. For many, and for players, they play the numbers game. But in playing the numbers game, you are playing the numbers game with women that are one and the same. Interchangeable like phone covers. So once you can understand and see the game, you can try your best to become a master of this game. To master this game. At the end of the day, one thing will remain. You will always be the one getting played. The game always wins. No one yet has defeated it. Because if they had defeated it, the game would not be so strong. Would not be a game that so many try to beat. It's when you can understand how much power you give to the game, and how you can chalk it up to the game, or how you can leave it up to the game. It's not a sense of not playing because you are not good at playing the game. It's more a sense of understanding and seeing that the game is rigged. Seeing that the game is not set up in your favor, especially in this day and time. Because the dealer you will be getting, the woman you will be getting, would not be worth the money and time you put in, would not be worth your attempt at a winning hand, at a perfect score. Because even if you defeat the dealer, you get her. In the end, you may be so destroyed, you wish you had never played the game in the first place. You came to the table with a full hand. She brought herself to the table. All along you were playing against other men and did not know. And when you look back on it, you saw what you had to bring to the table. Because you could not play the game unless you had something to bring to the table. Once again, you are the prize. The one with the gifts. The ones with the presents in the present day and time. So understand, you can save your money and not gamble it away in this game. Because it is a game. You can save that money and play your own game. Because in playing your own game, of course you may stumble. But there is no chance of you getting a joker. No chance of you being a joke. The butt of her and many others' joke. Do not play the losing hand. Always keep something up your sleeve. Some would call it the trump card. Your escape. Many men have left those tables, left those dealers, left the game, left the casino, left the blinding lights and empty pockets behind. Many men still go back. Some, there is nothing to go back to. So they head out on this road they have built for themselves, by themselves. Never do they have to worry about card games, about deals, about winning or losing hands. Thank you for listening. If you enjoy my work, please consider the links in the description below. And remember, indeed you can't hate the player, hate the game, because many players that play the game do not even know or realize it is a game they are playing. A losing game. The world is yours. Have a nice day.